Hello again, GLL, back for another video. Okay, this is a response to Future Viking Gaming. I have no idea what he's getting at. I mean, he kind of leans on the fact that he agrees with me, then he goes away and says he doesn't, then he is, then he isn't, he is, then he isn't. Um, okay, I'm going to read out what he said, and I'm going to try and explain to him why the fuck I think he's full of shit. So, I'll go on his first comment first. It's always a good place to start. And he's only left me 2 comments. He's not giving me loads of shit, but at the end of the day, he's wrong. Right. He says, "Hello there, GL. I personally feel that you're an old biased, hardcore Halo fan who wants that same old feeling again from playing Halo 2 and Halo 3. But I have some bad news for you. Halo is never going to be that way again. No shit. The main reason for the older Halo titles being so great and amazing was because of the community and the gameplay. Yes. Now gameplay of these old titles was very unique and fun, but unfortunately 343 does not want to go in that direction anymore. They made that obvious with the announcement that Halo 5 might be the last Halo game where the Chief will be playable. Brackets unconfirmed. All of that is fine in my books. I'm flexible and I have an open mind to it. But I notice that a lot of hardcore fans are very rigid about change to games they love and usually dislike COD or blame it, and are complaining about how Halo has taken aspects from COD. Microsoft is doing this just to make money. Yes, you're right there. That's obvious. But again, it's very simple. You just change the controls. Yeah, he's one of them. You just change the control. Just change the controls, and if you dislike it or play another game, yeah, if you don't like the game mechanics, it's irritating, but 343 is trying to accommodate the new players coming into Halo franchise, and the hardcore Halo fans, we should be accommodating them as well, but we aren't. We just complain about how they are noobifying Halo for bad kids. P.S. If the hardcore Halo community never has new players, then it will just die. Okay. 3 big points I'm going to take from that. Okay. Halo 5 is a reskin of Call of Duty. Okay. You don't agree with that, but it doesn't say anything about that in the comments. But they say they're trying to get in new players. They're trying to get the Call of Duty audience. They're trying to bring in Call of Duty fans by making the game like Call of Duty. That is the whole point of my argument. That they are fucking turning it into Call of Duty, right? Now, second, controls. They're Call of Duty default fucking controls. Why the fuck do people keep telling me to just change the fucking controls? Like, that makes everything fucking fine. It doesn't. There's an advantage to having Call of Duty controls in this game, okay? And not to mention their default, okay? Which proves that they're trying to turn the game into Call of Duty. Because the default controls are Call of Duty controls. I really can't stress that enough, okay? And finally, you say, if the Halo hardcore community never has any new players, then it will just die. Well, they're losing players, okay? And I replied to you. And here's what I said. Okay? Halo 4 sold less than Halo Reach. Halo 5 currently has less pre-orders than Halo 4 had at this time of the year prior to its release. None of the changes have attracted any new customers, quite the opposite. Instead, they are losing fans left and right. That is a fact. That is a fact. They're losing fans. They're not gaining in anybody. No more people have pre-ordered this game. I just need a drink. Mouth's dry. Oh, God damn it. Right. So, I don't know what you're talking about. So, then you reply to that. And this is where you go really off the mark. Right. My point was not to make you mad or rude, even though you call me a biased an old biased hardcore Halo fan. And you say that I can just change the controls. If you want to offend me, just basically tell me to change the controls. That just is fucking retarded. If you tell me to change the controls, you are basically going to piss me off. I'm not going to go out and kill somebody or something stupid, but it just annoys me. It's just annoying because it just shows how fucking stupid people are that they think you can just change the controls. It's like, that's not the point I was making. Fucking get with it. Alright? I'm just trying to say that as gamers, we should not be closed-minded to other game series just because we aren't good at them or we don't know how they play. Okay, so what are you saying? This isn't another game series. It's a Halo game. It's supposed to play like Halo does, not like any other game. This isn't another game. This is Halo, so it should play like Halo. Simple. We shouldn't be looking at the bad of the new generation of Halo. We should be trying to look at how the series is evolving as a whole. It's not evolving at all. It's evolving. It's not evolving. It's turning into Call of Duty. It's not evolving. It's not. Nothing new is being added. It's just being copied from elsewhere. Okay, you can say oh well, they've done this, they've done that, and done that, but it's basically COD Advanced Warfare with 2 powers from Destiny off the time thrown in. Where's the innovation there? Fucking hell. Now you're saying, look how Hunt, the hashtag, I hate when someone puts a hashtag in anything. Fuck's sake, get a life. Look how hashtag Hunt the Truth campaign is coming along. You cannot say that is a rip-off of COD. If anything, it's a throwback to Halo 2 marketing campaign. Whatever. I mean, I couldn't give a foot less. Did Halo 2 have Call of Duty controls? No. Did Halo 2 have a fucking assault rifle that could zoom in across the map and it was a default fucking spawning weapon? No. So how is it like Halo fucking 2? You're talking bollocks, man. We're not talking about anything to do with the story or anything like that. We're talking about the gameplay. We need to recognise the changes and try to overcome any biases we may have towards the old Halo games. Is it turning into a church shooter? Maybe. Well, straight away then, you're agreeing with me. Because if you say it's turning into a Twitch shooter, maybe, you're on the fence. And you're just about to tip straight over it and land on your back in the dirt. Okay? Is it just a rip-off of COD? No. Of course it fucking is. Of course it fucking is. It's Advanced Warfare with fucking Destiny powers thrown in. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same. I've played both the games because I've played the beta and I've played Advanced Warfare, so I can tell you it's more or less the same. It's nothing like Halo fucking 3 or 2 or fucking Reach. It's nothing like them games. It's like a Call of Duty game, like a Twitch shooter. 343 and Microsoft are just trying to bring new players in and don't care about the hardcore Halo community. Well, I can fucking definitely agree with you on that fucking one. That is exactly my whole fucking point of the fucking videos. They don't give a fuck about Halo fans whatsoever. That is exactly correct. Couldn't have put it better myself. Which is why they're trying to use COD control for default control. Yes, correct. It has nothing to do with them trying to turn it into something that it isn't. Well, of course it does. Okay, you're not adding up your own points. Okay, you've just said, are they turning it into a Twitch shooter? Yes. First comment, they're trying to get a new audience. Yes, the Call of Duty audience. Okay, they're trying to put the default controls to what? Call of Duty. Okay, don't you think these things add up? They're trying to make a game to appeal to a wider audience and Call of Duty players and fans of other FPS games, right? They don't give a fuck about the Halo community or the Halo fans, yeah? Okay, the COD controls are default, okay? It all adds up to what I'm saying. Is it a Twitch shooter? Maybe. Of course it is. It's a rip-off of Call of Duty. It's a reskin. Your points add up to my conclusion, but you don't add them together. You're looking at them as separate points. Where you add them all together as a whole, that's it. It becomes the whole. The game is Call of Duty. They're trying to get new players into the series, and based on a business standpoint, it is intelligent. But as I've said before, it's not working. They're losing fans. They're losing players. They're losing customers. They're losing sales. Their sales are not going up. The DLC sales didn't go up with Halo 4, can they? Because less people played the fucking multiplayer in Halo 4 than played Halo Reach. So the DLC sales went down. The game sales were lower than Halo Reach for Halo 4. And now Halo 5 has less pre-orders. So obviously it's going to have even less DLC sales. The game's losing steam. The series is losing steam. Okay, there's people that will play this for the campaign and whatnot. We can accept that. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's losing steam. It's not gaining anybody. It's just the diehards, the absolute diehards that are blind to what is going on, that are buying it. There's no new players coming in from anywhere. It's total bollocks. Right. To your credit, you don't seem as fucking deluded as some people on here. You've actually fucking got some good points. So, anyway. Thanks for leaving the comments, and I'll catch you later. Feel free to subscribe, guys. Have a good evening.